Well, I mean, I teach a lot differently than the teachers that are currently teaching right now. You know, I teach the foundation of the different styles within popping. You have popping, old school, original style popping, continuous hits, yeah? You have scarecrow, you have puppet, you have toy man, you have boogaloo, you have waving, you have snaking, you have animation, you know? You have all these different styles. And it's important that you learn each style separately and the correct foundation and the feeling behind the style so that you can understand this style by itself first and then you mix it with the other styles so that you can create your own style or feel, you know? Each dancer has a strength, like a specialty, but they have to find it first. And if you're only doing popping or you're only doing boogaloo or you're only doing robot, you're not gonna find it. You have to like at least learn the basic foundation of all of these styles. And you can see how waving connects to boogaloo because of the rolls. You can see how robot connects to popping when you're isolating and moving like, you know, robot influenced popping. Locking influenced popping. So the more styles that you know, the better dancer that you are. And right now there's a big problem in the dance where now a newer generation is coming in and they're watching videos from like YouTube and movies and things like this, and they're only doing moves. Move, move, move. You know, some tut move, some leg move, or some chest isolation move, or they're only seeing moves, or finger tut move, you know? Finger tutting is a style too, you know? These are all styles. So I'm trying to get people to understand that think about styles and not moves. And you can get the feeling and the groove behind each style is different. And you have to treat these dances like they're party dances. You know, the same way the hip-hop dancers and the new jack dancers and the house dancers and all of these people, they have the best energy when they're dancing, they're connecting to the music and they're free. The poppers need to be the same way. When you're doing scarecrow, you have to have that feel of the scarecrow, you know, in the chest, in the shoulders, in the head, and the angles and the lines and that feel. And then, you know, waving, about being very fluid, you know. It's not about the wave move. It's about becoming water. Boogaloo's about that swagger and that party groove in the club where you're just dancing with a girl and you're smooth, but you have moves. You have something that's more than just a two-step. You're doing very suave rolls and angles and funked out, you know? Popping is about power. Boom, pa, boom, pa. You know, looking electric. You know, electric boogaloos. They were doing popping and boogaloo, electric boogaloo. They looked like they were being powered by this energy, and it was the pop, you know? And people say, oh, everything's popping. Oh, I'm not popping. I'm not popping. I'm not popping. No, you're not popping. You're waving. And I'm like, it makes me angry because it's like, how many times we're gonna have this argument with dancers, especially in the USA. Especially in the USA. It makes me mad because I live in Los Angeles, in the US, the home of popping, and these people don't know how to pop because they're thinking about moves. They're having the wrong people teach them, you know? If you want to learn strutting from San Francisco Bay Area, you're going to go learn Fillmore and strutting from the Bay Area. You're going to go to Pop-Tart. You're going to go to the guys that do it for real, you know? You want to learn popping, you're going to go to the electric boogaloos. They are the ones that pop. You want to learn bopping? Bopping Andre. Animation. Bopping Andre. Waving. Okay, maybe popping taco, or Hugo, or even No Bone Tyrone. There's different flavors, you know? Robot. Okay, Robert Shields, you know? Skeeter Rabbit, you know, he left lots of information to study robot. Bopping Andre, even Mad Chad, like New School. Specialize in these styles. Tutting. You know, there's plenty of people. Wiggles, Junior Boogaloo, Tetris. There's people that teach these styles. You have to understand these styles, the basics, you know? And if you treat it like a party dance and it's not so serious, then you know that puppet has a feel behind it. Like you're on strings and the gravity is pulling you down. Or scarecrow, you're up, you know? Or Toy Man, you're very like clean, sharp, you know, clean lines. You know, every style is different. And what you do is you train all these styles. And then you say, you know what? I really like robot and waving. So you do the robot, boom, wave, boom, boom, wave, pop, 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 wave, pop, 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 wave, you know? And now you have your own style and people are watching you going, oh man, this guy's crazy, I've never seen this before. They just don't understand what they're seeing. It's robot and waving mixed, you know? It's like you have a passion for something you see, you know? And so the way I teach is I'm trying to get the new generation to understand the way I was taught. You know, my main inspiration as far as teaching and learning was Skeeter Rabbit, you know? Rest in peace, he passed away, but he left behind a legacy of how he taught, which he taught me Scarecrow, he taught me Puppet, he taught me Toy Man, he taught me Robot, he taught me ticking and how to mix it. And when you freestyle and you solo, you're not just doing these styles, I was taught, JRock told me to do it like this. No, you're being free to the music, and if the music tells you to do a wave, you know how to do a wave. And it's not the same wave you do every time, the move. It's a wave that you caught the music in. Or the music tells you to do robot, or the music tells you to tick, or animate, or vibrate, or pop, or boogaloo, you know? The more styles you have, you can translate the music. And I want people to understand that. Now you're free and you're just dancing. Because young people, they say, I'm running, I don't have anything else to do, you know? I enter the battle, I only have like 2 rounds. And then I'm like repeating moves. I'm doing like the same tut set that I, did last time. You know, it's like, why can't you just freestyle the tuts and dun 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 ka dun 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 da 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 da. If you practice tutting by itself, this is easy for you. You're just dancing in the tut. And when you get lost and you don't know where to go, you don't just go back to something else. You pause and you try to find a way out. Same thing on popping. You're lost, you don't know what to do. You find a way out, and when you find that way out, that is the best moment of your solo, because you just created something new. You were stuck, and instead of being afraid and going to your move that you always do, you came out with some new move. Mm-hmm. And it felt good, and it was on the music, and maybe you felt unsure about it, but you hear the crowd reaction, or you hear your crew and your people that know you, and they never seen that move out of you before. That's the moment you're looking for. And when you look at the best dancers in the world, they are doing this on every solo. They're doing what they know and what they're doing, and then they're going to create something in the moment. They're going to go on a story, and they're going to get lost on purpose. It's like when you're going down a path. You go down the same path, or do you want to go off the path and find a different way? When you finally, you go that way, now you created all these new paths, you know? Mm-hmm. It's the same in dance. So I think it's very important that someone is teaching like that. And, I have some really good teachers that I still learn from. I never stop learning, you know? If I want to tune up my boogaloo, I go to Sugar Pop. If I want to tune up my pop, I go to Popping Pete. If I want to get philosophy on battling, flipping styles, tutting, and this, I go to Wiggles. If I want to watch the funk and the flavor of electric boogaloo style, you know, Jazzy J still has this mix, like Skeeter Rabbit did. Same thing, I still watch Boogaloo Sound because it's the original flavor, you know? You always want to study the best people and have that influence come into you, and it opens new things in you. And so for me, when I'm teaching, I'm trying to fill in that gap that Skeeter Rabbit kind of left, which was breaking down the styles and saying, this is the basic. Now go create, go do something, you know? And as far as judging like battles, the way I judge a battle is very simple. I'm looking for only 3 things. The first thing is the music. If you're not on beat and you're not connected to the music, if you're off beat, it's done. Like you're not even making it past pre-selection, you know? I'm looking for you to be connected to the beat, at least the clap, okay? And connect to the in-betweens and you're feeling it. To the music, perfect, I love that, okay, boom. 2, I'm looking for something. You have an understanding of some style. If you're only a tutter or you're only a roboter, I want to see that you understand that style. If you're a pop, it's not, people will say it's politics. Oh, boogaloo, you have to boogaloo to win a contest. No, you have to dance on beat and you have to do some style really well. Keep in mind, when you do waves, there's a million people that do waves too. There's a ton of people that came before you that are crazy at waves. So if you're not doing some waves that are crazy, it's just so-so, and this guy next to you is doing boogaloo that's really good, then you're gonna lose. If you're doing really high level waving and he's doing so-so boogaloo, you're gonna win. But you have to show me that you understand styles, and the more the better. If you every round you come out and you're changing styles because the beat, it matches the music, I'm really interested to see this dancer. I want to see more. Wow, he's crazy. He's connected to the music and he has these styles on a high level. He's switching styles based on the music. Wow. Okay, boom. Last thing I'm looking for is like performance. I'm looking for a dancer that can perform to the crowd, battle their opponent. Smart, like you are looking at the person, you're watching them dance, you see them do something, you answer how they did it, you know? The energy and creating in the moment, creating something new on the spot. So not just styles that we've seen, but something that's like, whoa, what was that? Wow. But to me, it's in this order. I'm not looking for that first, which some people have it backwards when they judge. They're only looking for that. Oh, show me something new, show me something new. That's a selfish way to judge. There's a dance that came before you. It's not, these people aren't, you're not the king of the castle and they're here to entertain you. This is a dance contest and you're supposed to be judging the dance. So that should come last. It's the cherry on top, not the ice cream, you know? Like, the main part is be on the music, really good on the music. This is 2011, 2012, okay? 2012, you have to be good on the music, not just There's little kids that can outdance you right now, okay? So, crazy music, styles, then performance, then battle, then crazy originality. If you don't know how to dance on the beat and you don't have foundation, how are you going to create and be original? How do you even know that you're original if you haven't studied the dance? So, I know it sounds like harsh, but when you're judging, you have a responsibility to the dance, and you have a responsibility to the people that taught you. You have a responsibility to the people that danced before you. You have a responsibility to the young dancers that you're giving information to. And if you're just sitting there and you're looking for something new, you're not teaching them anything. You're teaching them to just do whatever you want. Just do whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, this isn't an experimental dance style. This is popping, and the styles within popping. So I try to be, and actually I don't try, I'm fair when I judge. I love all styles. I show it in my dance. I do all styles. And so when I judge, I look for all styles. And yeah, I just want to see people enjoying themselves dancing to the music. And then I always just pick the best dancer. The best dancer is going to win that day, as long as they show they understand. And you don't even have to be the best performer. It is actually the cherry on top. You can still win the contest without any performance or originality. If you beat everyone else and no one else had that, well, they're not going to beat you. But you get to the finals and there's a person dancing against you, and you guys are both on the music, you both have crazy styles, but that person is also performing to the crowd and doing moves. Guess who won? They won. So you have to go 1, 2, 3 down the line, you know? And this is how you should train. If you're a beginner, first, just start dancing. Find out how to bob your head to the beat, you know? If you can't do this, you're not going to be able to pop. You know how many people can't do this? Just this. People will laugh and say, what? No, I know. I teach twice a week, every week, for the last 6 years. I see people in class every day. I teach them choreography, they're okay. But if I tell them just bob your head on the beat, boom, back, or back, just groove, people can't do it. It's because they're impatient. They want to hurry up and get to step 2 or step 3. Yeah. What up? This is JRock, represent Animated Beat Mechanics, ABM crew, California, EB family. Yep. So I'm giving a shout out to all the dancers worldwide holding it down, keeping it funky. Yes, yes.